Have you ever pondered how the ancient game of Cuju, played with a leather ball and a bamboo cane, evolved into the modern sport of football in China? This journey, spanning over 2,000 years, is an intricate tapestry woven with passion, persistence, and the pursuit of excellence. Today, we delve into this fascinating history. Our story begins in the Han Dynasty, around the 2nd century BC. Here we find the earliest records of Cuju, a game that bears a striking resemblance to football. The game was initially a military exercise, but as time went on, it gained popularity among the nobility and the general public alike. Fast forward to the Tang Dynasty, between the 7th and 10th centuries, and Cuju had become an integral part of the culture. It was not just a sport, but an art form, a symbol of elegance and skill. As we move into the Song Dynasty, from the 10th to the 13th century, Cuju took a more standardized form. The game became professionalized, with specialized Cuju schools and strict rules. Then came a period of decline during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Despite this, the spirit of football lived on, waiting for the right moment to resurface. And resurface it did, in the early 20th century, with the introduction of modern football. The game was brought into the country by foreigners, and quickly gained traction among the youth. The first official football match in China took place in 1903, marking the beginning of a new era. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and we see China making its mark on the international stage. The Chinese women's team qualified for the Women's World Cup for the first time in 1991, and the men's team followed suit in 2002. The journey of football in China has been a roller coaster ride, with its fair share of highs and lows. From the ancient game of Cuju to the thrilling matches of the Chinese Super League, football has woven itself into the fabric of Chinese society. To summarize, the history of football in China is a tale of evolution and persistence. It began as a military exercise in the Han Dynasty, became a cultural symbol in the Tang Dynasty, and professionalized in the Song Dynasty. After a period of decline, modern football was introduced in the early 20th century, and China emerged on the international stage in the late 20th century.